Hello, today we will be introducing limits. And specifically talking, we'll be solving limits analytically. What is a limit? The y value of a function approaches at a given x value. Finding the limit. You can use direct substitution, simplify, and try direct substitution by factoring and canceling. Now we will work on a direct substitution problem. The limit of x squared plus 2x minus 4 as x approaches the value of -1. So what you're going to do with direct substitution is you're going to plug in -1 wherever you see x. So now you're going to, so once you plug in -1, you will have -1 squared plus 2 times -1 minus 4. Make sure you place the numbers in parentheses. So -1 squared is 1, plus 2 times -1, which will be -2, and then minus 4, which will give you the answer of -5. Now we will be solving another direct substitution problem, this time under a radical. You will use the same strategies to be able to solve this problem. So the limit of the square root of 4x plus 3 as x approaches 2. Make sure you pause the video right now to solve on your own. Now these are the steps. So you're going to plug in 2 wherever you see an x. When you plug in 2, you'll have the radical 4 times 2 plus 3, which will give you 8 plus 3, which will give you the answer of the square root of 12. If you're more advanced, you could go ahead and simplify the radical. So the square root of 12 will equal 2 times the square root of 3, which will be your answer for the following problem, which is considered your limit. Now we will solve by factoring and canceling. The limit of 4x squared minus 6x over x as x approaches 0. How do we solve this? First, we should factor out in order for it to cancel. Now, a smart strategy would just to be extract x out of x 4x squared minus 6x. Once you extract the x, you will notice you have an x on the top and an x on the bottom. Knowing that the x on the top and the x on the bottom will cancel out, which will give, and now all you have to do is plug in 0. So 4 times 0 minus 6 will equal -6. Now we will solve another problem by canceling and factoring. This might be a little bit harder as you have to factor. So now we have the limit of 2x squared plus 13x minus 7 over x plus 7 as x approaches -7. Now we will solve the problem. So when we factor, you should get 2x minus 1 times x plus 2 over x plus 7. Now you see the similarities on the top and bottom. You have x plus 7. Now you will cancel those out. Now you're left with 2x minus 1. All it is left to do is to plug in negative 7 where there is a x. So 2 times negative 7 is negative 14 minus 1, which will equal negative 15. So that will be the limit.